Hello there, and welcome to Dr. T4. September the 1st? I know it sounded kind of like a question because of the inflection of the voice going up in the... It's a statement, it's the 1st of September. And as you can see, bunch of free GBE on the left-hand side. I just kind of blew it up because why not? But if you don't have the ability to, you don't really need to because you can just roll in on the HQ and get your win. Stage 2, very similar. Throw a smoke down just south of the cannon and land in that little corner, and what'll happen is all your tanks are going to roll into that smoke, be safe from the cannon as they get into shooting range, and then they'll be able to shoot and hopefully take it out before it does anything horrible. Go up the right hand side, get a nice easy win, and move on to Stage 3. Now, Stage 3 is crazy because you can get through the whole freaking thing taking out one, maybe two machine guns. And unless you let your tanks kind of roam like I did, then you can take out more. But I'm pretty sure with two flares, you could kind of bypass everything on the left-hand side there, bypass the one machine gun, and then just like sneak in behind and take everything out. What's really crazy, though, is on the forums, things have kind of continued. It sounds like someone noticed that the XP level of the screenshot was 75, which is like 10 levels higher than our current max in the game. Now, I don't think we're getting 10 more XP levels, but obviously there's the possibility of more XP levels, and if there's more XP levels, that means you'd have to be building more things, which means maybe things are coming. I don't know. I kind of look forward to finding out, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. In the next little bit, it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be the end of the quarter, but Stage 4 is the big news of today. I'm going to take the opportunity right now to apologize to everybody who's actually on Stage 4. Like, the people out there who are like, yes, I do Stage 4, I can't quite pull off 5. And I'm apologizing because I tried. I tried like 6 different ways on this level, and every single one of them sucked. This is a hard 4, man. Like hard 4. I can't believe it. I actually landed medics, for crying out loud. That should give you an idea of how crazy hard this Stage 4 is compared to normal. I tried. I really did, guys. But part of the problem is there's 3 boom cannons all within range of the HQ. So if you're rolling in with your tanks pretty much have to go through this whole level completely unsupported. So medics, obviously a must. What I would suggest is if you normally do this with, like, say, if you have 7 boats, I'm just using this as an example. If you're at 6 boats, sorry. But if you normally do like 5 boats and 2, so 5 tanks, 2 medics, that's how I used to roll when I had 7 boats. You might want to try doing like 4 and 3, or even if you do have 6 boats and you normally do 4 and 2, do 3 and 3. Like, load up that extra boat of medics, because the attrition damage on this attack is through the roof. I know I always make fun of rocket launchers and machine guns, but on this attack, rocket launchers and machine guns add up, man. Like, they are brutal. And the reason your tanks kind of have to do everything completely unassisted is because you're going to be pouring your GBE into these stupid boom cannons. There are 2 different sizes. One has 6k health on it, the other one has 9k, but when you suddenly have to take out 3 of them, I guess, the GBE starts adding up. Those things start getting expensive, and you can't be throwing shocks all willy-nilly and whatnot. Now, obviously, I have a lot of GBE left over because I am a higher level. But I'm hoping by taking kind of this method and having some extra medics on there, you'll be able to get through this level and get your win, and most importantly, get some loot. Now, here's the killer. If you get past that insane 4, you'll probably be able to do this 5. You'd have to switch back to having, more tanks than medics. You wouldn't want too many medics on this, but it's a pretty decent level, and coming in, there's a lot of machine guns and flamethrowers and things like that, so you can build up some GBE. The 2 cannons that are available can both be whacked with one shock, so you can take both of them out, let your tanks kind of clear them up, and then pull them down into that bottom left-hand corner and continue to build that GBE. And here's the crazy thing. The boom cannons and the shock launcher on the right-hand side, excuse me, don't need anything. You can completely ignore the crap out of them. What's really going to be nasty is the group of cannons and sniper towers that are in between you and the HQ coming from this angle. And the big killer is that level 22 cannon. There is a level 22 cannon right next to that HQ, and that thing may as well be a boom cannon at this point, because it has as many hit points, if not more hit points, than the boom cannons this level. Like, the high level boom cannon on this level is only 10k, and I'm pretty sure that level 22 cannon has more than 10k, which is just insane. So definitely save the GBE for when you get back here and you start getting into range of that bad boy, because not only does it have a shootload of HP, it also hits like a truck. Like, it does boom cannon amounts of damage with every shot. So the good news is that cannon, the 22 cannon, the sniper tower, and the cannon I guess furthest south, can all be taken out with one shock, along with a couple other defenses. So as you go through, hopefully you can minimize the amount of damage your tanks are going to be taking while you kind of clear out the sniper towers and all that kind of stuff. And then once you've cleared out to basically the rocket launcher, you can pull everything back, put them all together, and start nuking away at the HQ. Maybe throw a heal if you've got any GBE left, and get yourself a nice, easy win that was incredibly hard to get to. I don't know. But it gets better. That's right, if you call now, for the low, low price of $9.99, you can have a second ShamWow! Wow! No, not that, no. Stage 6, if you take down 5 and you did it with confidence and you had no problems, you're gonna cruise through Stage 6 like you were freaking asleep. Stage 6 was a gift from the Boom Beach gods for whatever reason. I don't know. Honestly, it's still like boggling my mind, because for tanks at least, you can roll right in here. There's a bunch of machine guns and flamethrowers and stuff, with the exception of obviously the cannon and sniper tower at the very beginning that you got to take out, and the one smoke you have to throw. As far as like Stage 6 landings go, that's pretty frickin' sweet, man. So take out all the machine guns, the rocket launchers, everything, and then pull yourself up into the corner, the top left corner, well, leftmost corner, whatever you want to call it. Because if you let your tanks kind of drift down, as you can see mine are doing here, they're going to get into range of the shock launcher, and it's just going to make your life miserable. Your tanks are going to take extra damage. There's no need for it, because what you want to do is come right across at these 3 cannons. One shock will take out all the cannons, and then once the cannons are gone, honestly, like, there's a sniper tower, I get that, but it's you and the HQ. Like, you're gonna get your win. You've already gotten there. Now you're gonna have to throw some critters or artillery or barrage or whatever to clear out some mines, but dang, that ain't no thing. And here is the coup de grace Stage 7, if you could take out 6, you're probably going to be able to do 7. I almost feel like the difficulty level from Stage 4 just, it stayed the same, but the levels went up. It's crazy. Alright, maybe it's not that quite that easy, but Stage 7, as far as 7s go, definitely a very nice one this time through. Like, if you normally do 5, you're probably going to be able to do 6. If you normally do 6, you're probably going to be able to do 7, especially if you've leveled up your Grenadiers. I'm not going to lie to you, this level is like the Grank field day level. Like, your Granks would literally break out and have a party on the beach, maybe do some breakdancing or something. Things would get a little crazy, because there is the one shock launcher that obviously you just saw me blow up, and it takes out a little 4-pack. Aside from that rocket or that shock launcher, your tanks can sit here and just meat shield whatever's kind of hanging around, and your Grens will just nuke the poo out of everything. Like, this level is crazy for that. It's all nice and tight, and there's not really any painful, brutal things that are going to be hitting at your tanks, and very, very nice. Honestly, I think that the Granks would have an easier time of this than just the pure T-Med, which is obviously what I'm rolling with right now, because unfortunately my Grens are a little too low a level to really be viable still. I'm trying, I really am. I'm doing my best. I have leveled them up a couple of times, but just, there's so much. There's so much. Anyways, once you've cleared off this left-hand side, you can go down into the corner and get a nice, easy win. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.